What it be, what it do, players? It's your boy Cousin Roy back with another episode of Talking Manchester. Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick announcement. Everybody and their mothers have announced that they want to be Manchester United's next manager. We got another new candidate that just emerged today called Carlo Ancelotti. So I believe that you know what, since this is happening and the way this whole situation is bubbling, you know what? I'm just gonna bring Jason straight in here and then just jump right into this, bro.
What's up?
Bro, we had to get a manager poll
Yeah, man.
right away. The list of managers has been climbing. The number of
Number of candidates is coming in more
can
and more.
candidates increasing, and then the news that is coming out also is all the absolutely ridiculous news. So the one that is hung out say about maybe 8 hours ago was
hmm
Eric Ten Hag was learning English. Now
hmm
this news went crazy. Everyone's like, oh, okay. So now that he's learning English, I suppose he's going to be, the next guy coming in. And it seems like the fans or the majority of the fans want Ten Hag in. However, like you saw earlier, this morning when we woke up, we heard that Carlo Ancelotti is going in. Now, when I heard Carlo Ancelotti was coming in, I got to say, I was
And
happy,
and and
man.
being recommended by the man
Ah,
himself.
ah.
That's the key.
Sir Alex Ferguson, thanks, man. Good stuff. Sir Alex Ferguson recommended that he said one of the names that we should actually consider is Carlo Ancelotti.
He
Yo,
loves him,
guys,
huh? He loves him, huh?
man,
He loves Carlo, man. He said
I,
he likes the way he do things. He's a proven winner. He has been there. He's done that.
dude, I was going. Let me just bring up. You guys check out Carlo Ancelotti's Wikipedia page, yeah? All right, and then I checked it before I came on, but I wanted to show your honors as a manager. Huh? Look at that.
Damn.
Look at that. Okay,
Damn.
individual naman, Bayern, every league he's gone to, he's won the league,
All the big
including
teams.
us.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's won the Champions League so many times. So many times. Something we have always wanted. Look at that. Okay, let's start with AC Milan. One Serie A, that time AC Milan, Italian Serie A was still pretty good, it was pretty
It's
strong, hard to win the
crazy.
title. So
How
this is
many
the
good teams that time?
letter
Was
crazy way.
Juventus, Lazio, Parma,
Parma. See, we remember, man.
Fiorentina.
These are the names
Yeah.
that we grew up with. Look at that. He was hard to win the title back then, but check out Champions League, guys. One, two. This is the Kaka time.
That team. Come on,
Oh,
man. If that
oh
team
four,
don't
oh
win,
five.
I really want to
Come
slap
on.
him. You
That
got
team, McLaren,
Nesta,
Seedorf. Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
Perlo, Seedorf, Kaka, Gattuso, Shevchenko, uh,
Paulo at the time.
Paulo,
At
Nesta,
Nesta,
Cafu, and
Cafu.
then
The
Yapstam.
goalkeepers was there?
Yapstam.
Yeah. Came on later. And you look at that.
Goalkeeper
This
is Dida. I
Dida,
still
that's the
remember.
one. This is the one. I was going to say
Dida.
Duda, Duda. Look at this. The only runner up was this one when Liverpool beat them the 3-3
Oh,
the
that
comeback.
that was bad,
Okay,
man.
that was a good game. The one I was rooting for
Yeah.
Liverpool because I'm English fan, EPL fan. I'll definitely whatever. Just put it out there. Anyway, so a cup here, all everything. Super Cup, whatever. Full set. Here, almost full set. No Champions League, but Premier League still hard to win. But one season only Messi, but still he knows how to do it. Copa del Rey went back to Madrid. Everything full set. All right, Champions League there also one more. Bayern Munich, okay, okay lah. League what? League title, still good what? So he's gone to
He
every
won
club. Uh,
every league. He won. He won the league. Every club he went, he won the league.
he
Yeah.
won the league. So you
Yep.
see, this was where I was so joyous. Now I'll tell you the reasons why. It took a while to get there. Um, None of the managers that came before us, I'm not saying they all didn't win titles, they did, but the way the club would manage them was a bit different than now. For example, when Moyes came in, we weren't very keen on spending a lot. We thought that method could still work, didn't work, went down the toilets. Immediately when Van Gaal came in, we changed it up a little bit. But we were struggling to get good players to come to the club. But
Mhm.
we still splashed on maybe guys like Schneiderlin, on Memphis Depay. And to be honest, these are the only two names that I can recall from back then that we bought. We bought
Schweinsteiger,
Sorry?
Blin, Schweinsteiger. Yeah, I think, and Herrera came in during
Yeah,
Van
thanks.
Gaal's
And
time.
Herrera.
Marcel, and he
Masha came
gave
under Van Gaal's time.
Van Gaal
Okay,
time.
yep.
Van Gaal gave Rashford his debut. 17-year-old Rashford
That's right.
scored on his Champions League and his Premier League debut.
Yeah.
Ah,
So you see,
that's the one.
they changed they realized it's not working. They changed the culture about and they went out and bought players, but they did not get any like huge marquee names at the time. No one was able to come. Regiment
Fellaini
was
lah.
shit, man. I would say the best. If you now that you rolled off those names, I would say the best from that time was Martial.
I
That was
think
took a year, few
the
years.
marquee name was supposed to be Di Maria because he won the Champions League the season
Oh
before that.
God, yeah, no,
So
I was not
so
happy with
he
that.
was, yeah, he because he was playing like
Like
some
he's winger
really,
extraordinaire
yeah,
with
when
Ronaldo over
in
there.
that finals, especially in the Champions League finals.
Yeah.
And we thought, it was a coup for us lah. We got Di Maria, like, wow, this guy's gonna rock the team lah, gonna rock the Premier League. Rock my ass lah.
I tell you, I was thinking bit pricey we paid for him, but I was thinking, all right, where is he going to fit in? Can he started well and then all went down the toilets? Just a one overall bum,
Yeah,
lazy and just a loser lah. He turned out to be
loser
such a
lah.
loser. Don't want to listen to Van Hal give him instructions why because you're so great. Man, get the hell out. Now he's a bum. Man. He's in
He
Timbuktu.
he's doing well in
Yeah,
the
and then
French league. Yeah, go
got
ahead
his
lah. Go
bum
ahead lah.
handed over to
Big
him.
fish in the small pond. Go ahead, man.
I
Go
was
ahead.
like,
Have fun lah.
whatever, man, this guy.
Mm.
So we didn't get any. Yeah, you see, they are the so-called names came and none worked out. So then Van Gaal left. Jose Mourinho came in. I
Then we got
mean, he
Poggers.
had the Poggers. He had
Yeah.
the DNA, straight up DNA, but club decided alienating them too much, alienating the players too much, and they pandered towards the players. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in, fantastic 3 years, went down the toilet. Now Ralph Ragnick is here, and
Who else
all
do you think we need? Because looking at it, right? I mean, looking at the list that we have previously, from, like you say, from Moyes all the way to Oli and now Ralph, we have tried different type of managers, and the candidates that we are looking at now is like the compilation of all the managers we have the year before that. Do you realize?
who would you say would be similar to Moyes,
Moyes, I would say Graham Potter.
and
Uh,
who would be Van Gaal?
Van Gaal will be Ancelotti lah, the tried and tested winner,
Or
or Ralph.
Or Ralph? Okay,
Jose
Jose.
will definitely going to be Poch, or if just say they really want to go for Conte, he's in that same category as in like the no nonsense. I will just tell you straight to your face, the kind of coach. And
Yeah,
then
facts, man.
if you look at, yeah, you look at it, man.
Facts.
But Oli is Oli lah. I mean, you can't compare him to anyone else.
And Jose got some Oli in him, so got his player.
Yeah,
So you die
yeah,
for him, the guy,
yeah.
man.
He's the
After
type.
seeing all that
Yeah,
docu,
he built that siege mentality. It's like, it's us versus the world. And the thing is, that's what Sir Alex did it back then also. It's us against the world. That's why if you notice, all his press conference is always defending the team and always defending United. He never throw people under the bus. So
so now that we've got all that nice,
mhm,
good amount of time, we got all that breakdown of the managers in. When I
mhm.
heard that Carlo Ancelotti was in, and yeah, he's a bit old. We had one of our homeboys say he's kind of outdated. I kind of wanted to ask what outdated meant, but I know what he means. I think what he means is that the type of football doesn't work. However, I want to say this to that because I think other people also will be thinking the same 100%. We got like millions and millions of fans. There will be millions who will be thinking this way that perhaps the brand of football won't work anymore. I'll say this. I'll say this. You compare Ralph Rangnick, what he's done in his footballing career as a manager, and what Ancelotti has done. It's like you're comparing, in a movie sense, you're comparing like a Tom Cruise or maybe a Christian Bale with the guy who's acting in one of the Indian soap dramas from India. The one and in not even in the main language Tamil, in like in the main language Tamil, it's miles apart.
Mhm.
He has a winning list of winnings, well, Rav Lanik
Mhm.
has a track record of building. So
Building,
you're
yes.
talking both. So you got a we winner here that another winner says, as Sir Alex Ferguson, the boss, the man, the number one, who says, I want to recommend this guy and throw him into the hat in case These other guys don't work out. And I'm saying, yo, we better quickly go and grab him. Now,
Hmm.
my argument for this is this because I feel that he will be able to train our team regardless. Why? Because with that much experience handling players at this point in time, with the egos, come in and handle the players. The technicals of the footballs will be there. You can learn it as you go. I don't think it's rocket science. You need to work with the talent that you have, and you need to identify your opponents and come up with plans. Yo,
And the thing
yo,
is
who's
about,
better?
yeah, and the thing about Carlo, he has I mean, looking at the team that he's handled, he knows how to handle big players. And the thing is, he because of him winning so many titles, right? His words carry a lot of weight. I mean, the thing is, we heard about Ralph. Everyone was saying, he's the father of the what game pressing, but some players are actually questioning his credentials. Have you won anything? He won the what, the Austrian league.
Yeah,
That's it.
and then
Then
second place here and there.
yeah, he did well
Good
in
development.
Schalke. He
That's why.
built Leipzig, built, but did they win anything? That's the question, you see. But Carlo, he won. He won everything, and we know that when a new manager comes in, he enforces his philosophy. But that itself is not just him; it's his team of coaches that comes in and enforce that philosophy as well. So if they say, like you said, Carlo is outdated, he may actually bring someone that can help him to redevelop something. No, because he reminds me of how Ferguson is as well. That's why Ferguson's actually recommending him. He may actually bring someone to actually support him and be that creative spark. Who knows?
Yeah. I want to. So, guys, I would like you all to have some time. I have shared the link on my page. Please go and check it out. Please go and check it out when you have the time. And I would like you all to put. Oh, I think I opened the wrong one. I have a manager's poll.
Mhm. We want to hear
Uh,
from you, man. We want to hear
yeah,
from
we
you.
want to hear from you. So I have a manager's poll that I've set up, and I'd like you all to go to the page and check it out and drop in
Your
your
votes.
your votes, man. Let me just get it from Junson's page here. Sorry,
Just
guys.
yeah, let us know who do you want to see in the hot seat next season. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. No, we want to see what you say, and we want to see what everyone else say. Please do come in and choose your managerial race. Choose your manager candidate.
So there you go. You can email me if you want to. So, and so these are the guys we've shortlisted here. It's longer than I wanted, but if you have anybody else that you feel should be in the list, let me know. But these are the main guys, lah. Mauricio
Yeah.
Pochettino is there because I'm going to remove this. Mauricio Pochettino is there because the board want him. He's compliant. He listens. He doesn't argue. He's not a fighter. He's not a this. He's not a that. I mean, he suits the Spurs hierarchy, not Manchester United hierarchy.
Is
If
that
you
what
want
we
someone
really
who
want?
talks,
Someone who just listen. We tried that with Oli already.
you know what I
Someone
mean?
who
I
just
I
listen.
I, I don't want that. I don't want someone to listen. So if the club is going to bring somebody that they feel they want, they can go screw themselves.
Yep.
I want somebody who's tried and tested right now. And I think Carlo Ancelotti, if he fits that bill, bring him in for a year or two, lah, whatever. Lah. Once
Mhm.
Ronaldo goes, keep Ralph Rangnick there on a consulting basis. Let's get some players in that midfield and the defense. Let's get rid of Maguire. Don't know what's going to happen with Ronaldo, but I think he'll stay. But get a manager who knows what he's doing, lah.
Mhm. A
You know what
winning
I mean?
pedigree. I think
Keep
that's what we need now. Someone who with a winning mentality, someone with the knowledge, with the experience, someone who can just tell the players, "Hey, shut up! I won it before already. I know how to win. You just follow me. I will guide you there." I want a manager to do that.
I know, and the bonus is, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, there was a bonus there. Ancelotti will give you a little bit of Italian pizza with some olive oil on top, with no meat, with just one or two basil leaves. Because that's where in Siciliano, where he came from. That's the that's how you get strong and healthy bones and
Mhm.
strong calves. So that's another added bonus for the Carlo Ancelotti.
He can do like what Claudio Ranieri did with Leicester. Like he said, if we win the league, I spend everyone pizza.
Yo, running a podcast ain't easy, yo. I'm telling you, man, you got so many things to talk about. Your mind is just like in a million places.
Yeah, man.
Suddenly, just like, where am I? By the way, he also won a league in France. France. He won
From
League One.
Every league, like he went right.
Every
Every
league
league
won.
he went. Yeah.
So he can work with any player because he knows football. He knows what to do with football. So maybe he has his own opinions looking at the mess that is our club right now, and
Hmm.
he might have some really solid ideas. So I feel Manchester United should really consider very strongly, because it seems like the major consensus is everybody seems to want Ten Hag. I don't know Jack about Ten Hag. I know they speak good English. I don't know why he still wants to learn English. I don't know why stupid articles like that are coming out. So anyway, that's the managerial thing. I wanted to just let you know. I wanted to talk something because this news is coming out. It's quite interesting.
Hmm.
Both of us really, really admire Carlo Ancelotti, because growing up, when we were
Growing up.
grew, as we were Groot, I am Groot. As we were growing up, these were the guys who were beating us all the time.
And he actually brought that AC Milan team from nowhere. They were very good in the early 90s, then they dropped off in the late 90s, and he brought them back up to the
Yeah,
pinnacle.
and don't
And we
like
won
that.
that. We won that,
We
man.
won that.
We want that. We want to come back up.
You know what I
I don't
mean?
want to end up like Liverpool 30 years. I don't want to say next year will be our year. I'm not going to say that line, which I just said twice again.
I mean, this guy was supposed to be available even before for us, but because he had taken other jobs, we didn't get him. Fair enough. Then he went to Chelsea and then he won. He has beaten us so many times. So guys, if you're all out there, if you're hearing this, let me know whether you think Carlo Ancelotti to come in or not. Put my reasons there. And I want to move on to what Rio Ferdinand said about Harry Maguire. Now, just to catch you all up a little bit, Rio Ferdinand said recently that he's worried about Harry Maguire staying in the club, and also whether, but meaning the first point I'm trying to say, he's worried about Harry Maguire at the club. What he's saying is Harry Maguire is not good enough. So he was asked a question as to whether he thinks Manchester United can win titles. He says he's not sure as long as Harry Maguire is the captain and the defender, because he's slow.
He was very careful when he actually said that. He was like thinking, okay, how do I put it nicely? Yep. But he said, I mean, hit it straight in the head. Lah. I mean, not Maguire's head. The head's too big, that one.
That's big. No,
Yeah.
Rio will crack Rio's heel crack. That's like two heads in
Yeah.
one.
But,
So
but what
he's
he, yeah, but what you say is true. Maguire's style does not suit the top teams.
look,
Because
he said he lacks the speed to match the strikers, the turning speed. So apparently, yeah, I understand that, because most of the guys are trying to beat the offside trap, right? So you have the connection with your midfield or wherever the pass is coming from, he's trying to run behind you. What Rio is saying is it's very difficult for Manchester United to win title because it's so slow, because he doesn't have the turn of pace, even at his age.
and,
Very worrying for me.
and everybody will see that as a point of attack, and they use him as the weakest spot.
Mm.
And which is happening recently, right? The last few games, you can see he
Yeah, the kung
just
fu kick,
could
the tai
not
chi,
track
and all
back.
that is
Yeah.
because he's being turned around. The strikers know, like, run to the left and when to cut to the right. When you see him, left leg, right leg, whatever,
Mhm.
all those techniques, you all can go and check it out. Lah. So now I want to talk about this. First and foremost, should we even listen to what Rio Ferdinand is saying? That's number one. Number two, who are we comparing him with? And number three, do we think that he's good enough? I start uh, uh, with number one. We would 100% should listen to Rio Ferdinand.
Mhm.
All right, 100%, because you look at the days when he was least defender, very hard people get around him. When he was at that age, when he was at Harry Maguire's age, I think he was peaking. That's when he was playing
Oh,
some of his best. Only after he turned 13, he went crap, because
because of
he has so much
injuries.
injury and that extracurricular activities. He wasn't resting. He's supposed to be resting. He's going out and doing fashion shows, starting a shoe line,
And then
selling watches.
his
Yeah,
magazine, the
the
Five
mag,
magazine.
the
Mm.
fashion. Rio was one of the original social media stars, man. He did it way back in the day. And like, if you want to say Joey Barton is the guy who's the started the trolling and all that, Rio was the one who started social media. He blew it up. He was good looking. He was tall. He was playing for the best club in the world, and we were winning the title for like 15 years in a row,
And
finishing in the
and
top
and
two,
he's
top three.
articulate as well. He speaks very well.
Speaks very well.
Mhm.
There were like 2 or 3 years when he was playing a little bit shit and the players were on him. He missed the doping test and lost 9 months. He didn't dope. It was a miss. Some meeting to buy a house in an exclusive area. Those meetings are very hard to get. He ran, and
And
you all
just
can go.
because he's a United player, they make him as an
Made
example.
it, yeah, I made an example, 9 months. Yeah, correct. Yeah, there's the same thing. You want to see how the doping test is? You can go online and check Pogba doping test. Pogba just scored a goal and all that, and all that, and all
Yes,
that, and
like
he had been
now,
tested two
now,
games
now.
prior,
I remember seeing
and
that clip. He's like,
he
now,
was like, "What now?"
oh man.
Because like so it's like that. So sometimes they forget. Now they are better at it. Last time they say, hey, later after the game, remember you got doping test. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Suddenly you play a crazy thriller game, and you fought it. You're gonna go home. Okay, I gotta go back. I got my meeting with these guys. What I mean,
Mhm.
it's silly. So he has gone through everything. He's gone through the whole works, and he is a multiple winning, title winning guy from a title winning team. We absolutely should listen to him.
And one of the best defenders we have ever seen.
Still in the list of the best Premier League defenders. So
Mhm.
man, he's not been uprooted. Man, get the hell out. Nemanja Vidic and this fella 100% there. So you should listen to him. And I'm thinking now I'm worried. Like if Harry Maguire doesn't have that pace to turn and all that, and the club today, so the news came out that they're saying so the club is like not unhappy that the players are unhappy that Manchester United is still keeping him as the captain. But Ralph is not gonna change it up, because then you're saying yes. Then they're gonna make it even worse after that, because now they're gonna jump on that bandwagon and say, oh, before this he didn't say, now he say yeah. And we don't need that now.
Yes,
We
that's the
need
last thing we
wins.
need now with all the negative media, and I think by not disrupting the captaincy and pulling Maguire out like immediately, you can see that he's bringing him out from the team for a while, then bring him back again. I think he don't want to destabilize the entire thing. I mean, in terms of the image as well. So he wants to look like he's in control. Then he don't want to make it look like the players are in control. Because if
Mm,
players are not happy, then he say, "Okay, I change." Then it
yeah,
looks like it's player power again.
player power again.
Yeah.
I agree. Like I just, you see, for the sake of the club, and for the sake of stability, I feel like, okay, don't change it, right? Like I feel, oh, sorry, it's so loud. Like I felt like if we were to change it, should have done it like 8 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago. All
When
right,
he
that's what
first
I
came
think.
in, I think when he
Yeah,
first came in, if you want to change it, you should have just changed it by then.
yeah. He's been here 11 or 12 weeks, right? I give him grace to kind of figure it out. He's a smart guy who would have figured it out already by then, but should have changed it. Should have changed it then, lah. Now you want to change it. I still don't mind if he does it. For example, he says, "Yeah, we're just going to change of place. We just want to then," but his English press going to jump on us lah, because the whole world and all the haters want to know. They want to know whether they can hate on us more, guys. You can hate on us more, guys. Don't worry. Like, don't even stop. Where we're winning, you can hate. We're
Yeah.
doing bad, you can hate.
You want to hate, you drop a comment. Tell
Drop a
us how
comment,
much you
please.
hate.
Hit a like. Show. Just tell your friends how shitty this podcast is, and tell them to
Mhm,
come and shit on me. I'm all good for it. So
mhm.
me, my opinion, I hope that I want to see this next game against City. Honestly, Lindelof and Varane play if they're fit.
Oh yes, yes. That's I want that one to see. I mean, over the weekend you can see that there's actually quite a good what you call relationship between both of them, the way they play. And Lindelof, like I say again, he's always a very smart defender. He's not the most physical, but he's a smart defender. And I think Varane is also someone that he can work very closely with, because they're both intelligent players and smart players. And that I want to see, because you notice the day against Watford, our defense was solid, man. And I like what I see. And Lindelof,
Like,
he's a guy that can spray a pass from the back, man. I like that, man.
look, when the game finished and I went live, and I felt like the whole match I wasn't worried about defense. It's like I almost forgot about them, because I was just wishing that they finished the chances up front.
Yep.
And that's when I said, like if I'm feeling it, the players also would have felt it. They say, hey man, there's so many chances lah, finally lah. Didn't have to worry about defensive duties that much lah. Way those guys had it under control. So I want at least one more build up match for it. It come to this. There is a City game, yes, but I let it be the litmus test then. Let this be the one, because this is the toughest lah. Liverpool one will be hard also, because Liverpool run helter skelter. Those two fellas running like crazy, Mane and Salah.
Mhm.
But City also will make us run. Mahrez, Sterling, Foden,
Yeah,
De Bruyne.
the last time we
Yeah,
played against them, my God, like, they tore us
yeah,
apart without
yeah,
a striker.
yeah.
They tore
So
us apart without a striker, man. Crazy.
if in my opinion, it should be Lindelof and Varane with Bisaka and Shaw. It has to be the full English team, because Teles didn't seem as sharp the other day. He was okay. He was okay, not bad, but didn't seem as sharp. Dalo was very attacking. So a lot of people are saying, and I want to agree. I want to bring it here. So they all said this: If back in the day when Manchester United were about to play City under Oli, he would be like, "Yo, let's get him. He's a player. He's a striker." He'd be like, "Yo, let's get him. Let's go out. Let's go smash these guys. No need to play defensive. Let's go." Well, the games were all beautiful,
Hmm.
but we have to consider that might not happen now because we want to play a bit more control. We are 3 games. I'm still counting it. We are 3 games behind. I mean that we have lost 3 games because the
Hmm.
others, Arsenal and Spurs, have 3 games on us. So I'm considering us like we are very in a bad position. We are basically actually in 7th or 6th place right now, right?
Hmm.
So with this kind of match coming out, and he doesn't want to drop the points because he's worried. With only 11 or 10 matches left or whatever it is, I think he might not be so ambitious. You know what I mean? Now, what you think?
I think he will go for a draw
Mm.
and try to see whether he can try to get that win. But because the form that we are in, I think he'll just play it safe at the moment. Get that control. Most likely, you're going to see. I don't know McTominay. How is his condition now? If he's available, I think he's going to be McTominay Fred again. He's going to play for the safe choice. Like you can see, like he's going to go back to the same starting 11. I'm not sure on the right back whether we're going to see one Bisaka or Dalot,
Who would you
but
like to this one? The back.
I want to see Varane, Lindelof, Shaw, and Dalot at the moment
Yeah,
because
yeah, behind.
Dalot, and Shaw they have that physical presence, and they can bring something up in the attack, and I like that. They can cross the ball really well. Um, One Bisaka, I don't know. He's not on form this season. Like he's really very bad this season, and he doesn't bring anything up front. He loses the ball so easily. The only reason why he's coming back to defend is because he lost the ball. So I don't know. At the moment now, I don't really see Wan Bissaka winning back the right back place. I was surprised he started that day as actually.
All right. Then okay, so midfield, I would say, mm, yeah, I think man, worried lah. There's nobody else, but only those two. I think Scott has to come back in. Like, if Simeone gave him props also, so I'm going to hold my comments for a while. Okay, I know I said that he's very hot and cold, but lately he seems to
Mm.
be being the aggressor. I like that. I said in a previous show, I like that. I won't take that back, but I'm holding off my comments right now. Simeone gave him props, so let me hold up. Boss gave him props. Simeone gave him props. The other fella gave him props. If both of them start, I don't know whether we can win that aerial ball because Fred will be running around circles with the Bernardo fellow, but I think most likely that'll be it. But
But yeah, I have a
if
feeling they're going to play Fred like the Pat Jigsaw role and block out Bernardo.
no, that'll be interesting.
I want to
Remind
see
me,
that happen, man. I
remind
want to
me
see
that.
that happen. Yeah,
Yeah, Monday
I
morning.
want to see that.
Okay.
Then McTominay is just going to kick the shit out of anyone that pass Fred lah.
So are you on the what formation are you on here? 4-2-3-1.
Uh, yeah, I think 4-2-3-1 is the most affordable one that we can play right now.
I'd say I'd say if you play the 4-2-3-1, my just say lah, if Fred is not there and he decides like he wants to win the aerial ball and that the person who can hold the ball well in midfield. In all honesty, and guys, if you're here, let me know if you're watching. Pogba,
Actually,
really, like
he
he
proven himself that he actually can play that role, and
can. If the referees let
yeah.
him play and not simply call a foul because he's so tall and big and he's holding them off and these guys are picking him off with the foul so easily, we'll get a lot of the aerial ball. So just say and both is not wrong. Like Tomini and Fred, so I'm actually quite keen on that.
Mhm.
So it'll stem me some, especially Maguire plays.
Actually, Fred, if he plays, if if Fred plays up a bit, I think I like it because you notice right how he was always in everyone's face when he was
Yeah,
playing up
yeah,
front. Then when McTominay stay back, and actually to be honest, right, Matic recently has been playing quite well also, in
yeah,
that
yeah. They got a lot of props
role.
that day.
Yeah,
Correct.
he
I,
was
I,
playing
I
quite
think
well.
okay. I think behind.
So
So I would say if these two are in the back, and we go with the 4-2-3-1, the front three, for me, it's a must. You start with Sancho and Ilanga. For
yes,
me, it's
yes.
just a must. And if Ronaldo, like this is a big call, but I might even put it up. I might drop Ronaldo and put Rashford up front. Because why? They're going to mark Ronaldo like crazy lah. These two guys is very strong lah. I think very susah to get goal,
You,
man. I rather Rashford.
you know what I want to see? I mean, I want the same thing like you, but the front three is exactly like how we used to play, in 2008 with Ronaldo, Tevez, and Rooney.
Oh, yo, that one was awesome. That
No
Arsenal
one, no,
goal.
yeah, remember that one? No one was up front. It was three of them. They were rotating like crazy. Tiba-tiba Ronaldo will be up there. Suddenly, Tevez will be up there. And
Right.
have you seen the day that interview with Rooney? He stated who is his favorite striker to play with. He said
Uh,
Tevez, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that. I saw that. I saw
Yeah,
that. I
he
saw that.
said
I saw that. I
Tevez.
saw that. I was
He
shocked.
didn't say Ronaldo
Yeah,
because he
he
said,
was talking to Foster, right?
yeah, he said he run. He said he and Tevez they will just run for the ball. They would chase down everything. It was so easy to play with him because both of them have the same mindset. They know what to do. They always run off each other. They really harass everyone, and that's what I remember. Because when he said, that, I said, yeah, that was what I remember. Because Tevez was always
Yeah.
pressing. The guy was pressing from the get go. He would press the goalkeeper. He would press the fans behind the goal. Also, he'll press.
Yeah. That's why Gary Neville loved him so much. And when he left, Gary Neville couldn't forgive him because Gary Neville knew Tevez had the menu DNA. But
Yep.
this one, I got to put it on Boss. La. Boss a little bit tight.
Yep.
He's a bit. I'm reading the book now, I see the chapter with Tevez. He said Tevez is a good player, but Boss is a bit tight. And then his contract, was like a liability contract because there are a few people who owned his rights.
Yeah,
So Boss
that's
didn't want to
the
get
one that
involved.
complicate things a bit lah. That one, that
The
the
boss
whole
didn't,
third party ownership and things like that.
And in all honesty, for guys who weren't sure, Boss actually wanted to sign Tevez. He was ready. But because the lawyers and the people were telling him, look, there's so much complications with regards to his contract and the people who own it, they're going to end up playing maybe after his contract is over, 50 million with the bonuses and add on.
Ooh.
Boss is tight, lah, but Boss is tight and Boss made us millionaire and won us titles, but we didn't win the following season lah when he left.
Yep.
So, yeah, you're right. He did mention that Tevez was one of his best. So, the other thing, if you don't play this 4-2-3-1, with I'm surprised you also wanted Rashford in front because, bro, I'm thinking out of the box against City, and it's not no normal game.
Mhm.
I don't mind resting Ronaldo, and then because look, I think probably we're still not winning. No, I shouldn't say it. But the other one, another formation that I think we should talk about, that thank God I just remembered now, is 5-3-2 with
Defenders.
5-3-3, three central backs at the back. So there's been some conversation that we will start with Varane, Lindelof, and Maggie. Three at the back. Then maybe we put two of the wingers up front. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I don't know I don't know how you want to call it. 5-3-2, 3,
Three. I mean, some will call it
2,
5-3-2. Some will say 3-5-2.
3, 5, 3.
3-5-2. 3-5-1-1. 5-3-1.
I don't know, guys. Can you help me out? So
Just
if we
like buying
start with
Toto there, you know.
by
Five, four.
total, by number, so that means that we're going to start with 5 defenders, 3 centre backs,
Mhm.
right? 2 full backs. So that time Dalo will be the best on the
Dalot
right. I think
and
Bisaka,
Shaw.
unless he's in the middle, and Shaw. I think we need Shaw instead of Teles. Teles need to. I think fitness not there yet.
Mhm.
And so that'll be the 5. Then the midfield, we're playing. I think he might play Pogba and Fred or Pogba and Tomine, and 5, 6, 7, 8 Bruno, 9, 10, 11 Sancho Ilanga. I don't know, man. I'm very confused
Mm.
if we do the 5-3-2.
But I think he will still play Ronaldo somehow. He will still play Ronaldo. I'm
I think so
actually
too.
that's the one thing that I'm quite surprised he keep playing Ronaldo. I mean, to be
There'll be
honest, right? We got him this season to to finish off those chances, and my God, the guy's not scoring
and
that
so he
one.
doesn't go to City. Rescue. Yo, he's going to City, man. You really gonna make that happen? I believe that theory now, lah. I believe because I see some of the interviews and they're asking, hey, you really gonna go to City? Ah? No, lah, no, lah. Actually, there was. I think the conversation was supposed to go to City and Menu came to rescue, and then now we're in this quagmire. This unbelievable quagmire. So let's put our team up for the 5-3-2, right? Who will be your 5 at the back? Same like mine, lah, I guess.
I mean, you cut. There's no one else.
No one else. Unless you want Bisaka on the right, lah, but then very defensive. Then the 3 in the
Cannot.
middle.
The three in the middle, as in midfielder.
Ah. Or what formation would you play actually? I still don't know, bro.
I say it's not a 4-2-3-1. I will
No,
play
no.
that.
If it's three
Oh,
defenders at the back, how would you
oh,
line up?
I will like defense is a given. I won't change really. Midfield most likely to counter City's style of play. I think we need Fred and Maggie to. I mean McTominay to play, and either Pogba or Bruno in the center. This either or. But I would prefer Pogba actually, to be honest, because he's more physical. I want him to kick them.
Yeah.
We have to kick them,
I
and
want him to get
yeah,
the ball. Yeah.
and Pogba is our academy player, so he knows what does it mean to play against City.
He might turn
Then
up, huh?
yeah, and up front, we either I don't want to see Ronaldo, to be honest. I don't want to see Ronaldo because he's not on form. He's sulking recently. You see, he's frustrated. He's frustrated because I think he knows that he's supposed to score, but he's not scoring. So I want him out. Maybe sit out on this game, come in second half, impact player, whatever. But I want to see Ilanga and Sancho rotate. We play a little bit fluid a bit.
And then they can run back and cover. So
Yes,
they're
yes.
young. Because Ronaldo will be playing a lot 1 week break. So if Ralph rested Ronaldo, dude, can you imagine the tantrums? Ooh, the following week the tantrums.
Big
But me,
game and he's being left out. Oh,
no,
ouch, man.
but I'm thinking, I'm looking at it like this, keep him out, let him get angry, let him fester. If just say we
Uh,
lose even
Build that
more,
frustration, let him.
put it out against Spurs and Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of matches, brother. You're
The
37. You got to
next
admit.
the next three games is
Yeah,
crucial, man.
yeah.
I hope
You
we
need.
survive. Lah. I really hope we survive
Oh
this.
God, bro. I'm thinking 0-0. So I take man. If it's 0-0, one, I take boring ass game 0-0. I take it, man. I going away to play in their home. I'm not very confident after this Watford thingy. So much momentum build up, so tune, and tiba-tiba engkau pergi draw. Ronaldo miss all his chances. Bruno, don't know what.
Oh my god, the
Like,
amount of
bro,
chances
what
we
the
miss.
crap?
I really feel like slapping them, If I can send a virtual slap, I will slap them.
They need
Bloody
some. I,
hell.
I felt like you need to give
Really,
them
man.
some smelling salts, man. Like wake ass up, bro. What nonsense?
Actually,
So
to be honest, the day against the Watford game, you know who actually missed the most?
the shots on goal, lah.
Who actually missed the most in that game?
Oh, who you miss the most, Tommy, I would say if it's not Tommy.
Greenwood.
Oh shit.
All those chances is in his zone. He would have scored. Confirm he would have scored those kind of goals. But he go and screw himself up like that. Wasted.
Facts.
Yeah, wasted.
Facts. Okay, now last thing to talk about. So since actually it's a fantastic segue. So since we don't really have any choices in the striking department, I've been checking out what's happening, because it's kind of coming close to May and all that. And apparently Mbappe already has a unofficial agreement to join Madrid, and PSG
Mhm.
are trying their level best to keep him to make him stay.
They're
Man,
throwing
but he's
everything at him, man. They're trying to get.
apparently everything. Rio made a joke about it and all that, and he's going to go on a free. Right? I think he wants the
Oh,
Spanish girls, lah. I know it's all
that's
about the
gotta
hot
hurt, man.
weather, not this cold weather England. So it's already unofficial. While Haaland, the Romano said, he's mafioso manager is close with Laporte. Which means
Mhm.
Laporte is probably a corrupt as heck fella lah in Barcelona. I'm not surprised, but I'm glad they have no money.
Mhm.
So the problem now is that because of their close relationship, Haaland might go there. But Romano said they don't have the money. Correct lah. That makes sense. But they don't have the money. They don't have Arab guys. They had the Qatar Airways and all that, but they did it properly. They didn't do it dirty like Chelsea and City and PSG, doing the dirty. You know what I mean? With as
Mhm.
far as the money goes, come on, man, get the hell out. Don't want to repeat myself. So we might not get any of these guys. Like Rio said, he sees Haaland go to Barcelona, Mbappe to Madrid, but what Romano said is that City might get. So City is
City
very
have the
interested in
money.
Kane. City got
Mhm.
money. City very interested in Kane. Last summer, 150 Spurs didn't give. Don't know whether he definitely won't go in for that same amount of money. No way. They'd rather throw it on Haaland. But Rio said, as an EPL player, Rio said he just doesn't see it, Haaland and Pep. So right now for Haaland, it's City and Barcelona. Mbappe seems like a seal deal with Madrid. Manchester United, we're going to sign Azman Adnan, come out retirement to play.
Rusdi Supaman.
Superman, Azma Anan,
Get
and
get
K Sanbagamaran coming back
uh,
from a
Kal,
deadly trio up front.
Khalid Jamlos.
Kali Jamlos,
Khalid Jamlos,
V
man.
Saravanan, gonna come out retirement play.
Sarabanan is in Finland, right?
Finland. Where man, like we got no quality striker. Robert Lewandowski's contract is ending. He's 33, turning 34 in August.
If we get him, then
Thank you, Stephen Housen.
then if we get him, then it's going to be the same trend for the
Yeah,
3 seasons. We get
yeah,
Cavani, then Ronaldo,
yeah,
then no lah.
yeah. So we got 30, 36, 34, 70-year-old combo. Next year, another one be 71 lah.
You can
He's
get
turned
the
37, what? So 71.
Centurions.
I'm not interested in getting another old guy to come and play striker first. I want a
But
young fella.
but who can we get at the
That's
moment now
why
in
I'm,
the market?
We
the Vlahovic fella is supposed to be the best
yeah,
one that we can get, but
yeah,
no one
it's
now.
gonna
I
be
mean,
sweet.
for me personally, I think the only one we should try our best to get, or only two lah, the two of them that we will really try our best to get is either Haaland or we try to go for Kane. These two.
Mm.
Because Kane, I like his style of play. Actually, to be honest, he is not he is a typical center forward, but he can play as a number 10. That's what I like. So with our players that we have with Rashford, with Sancho, with Ilanga, we can have that fluid motion with Kane as well. You know
I
that
think King would be. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, sorry.
that's the type of player we need, because we need someone who is not stationary. We need someone that is able to move around the pitch as well. But of course, not too far away. Lah. I mean, move around, fluid a little bit. That's what we want to play. I think that's what we are looking to be with all the players that we have. But you look at it now with Ronaldo, it becomes very stationary. That's the reason why Oli got rid of Lukaku, because he was a stationary fella. Then if you look at how Cavani, people say, oh, Cavani is the same thing also, the typical number 9. But if you notice, his movement around the box is good. He's an
Mm.
intelligent player. So I think we need players like that, smart players who's able to go in sync with Bruno and Pogba if he's still around next season. I want to see these kind of players. We need someone to spearhead our attack, because I don't see Rashford, I don't see Ilanga spearheading our attack at the moment. They are not the kind of player. They are better coming in from the side. They are like Henry lah, coming in from the side. They cannot be that center fella in the striker in the center.
Mm. If Harry Kane is there for the right price with a decent contract, not a crazy exorbitant contract, I'm down.
Yep.
Because like if this maybe the Haaland's dad also is not very keen. I don't know because hey dad, you want money? Huh? We got money, man. Hey, Glazers
That
got money, man. They
yeah.
know they're the biggest crooks in the world, man. Business wise,
Yeah,
you know they
the
got banks all in their pocket,
that play with both our biggest rivals, or City and Leeds, or
bro. We can don't worry about your legs. We'll buy you a new heart. You don't
buy
have
you
to
a new
worry.
knee.
Just
You
buy
want a
you a
new
new.
leg, we buy a new leg also.
No, yeah,
Can.
we got it, all the parts, bro. We Westworld up in this place.
We can even
This
pay
is
Roy Keane to come and give you a hug also.
hey man. You want Roy Keane to bow down to you, and then you'll take 50 million pounds off the thing. We will start a petition to get Roy Keane to come bow down to you. I don't give a crap what Roy Keane thinks at that point. Like he says all kinds of crap, all kinds of shit. So he can bow for 50 million for the club. But of course he won't lah. You know what I mean? You can give him 2.5 million pounds as a cut, no problem. So Alf, Daddy, calm down. Your son ain't going to do a jack in Barcelona. Okay, the team is nothing. They revived under Xavi, all that.
Yeah, and now they
Just
got
calm
they got
down.
the now they got the Aubameyang, right? That fellow is doing damn
Uh,
well there.
yeah,
He's
Spanish
just
league.
scored
Not
the
surprised.
hat trick
Yeah,
that day. Oh.
correct. Yeah,
Crazy.
Patrick. Yeah, well, Spanish league. So if he goes there for Haaland, it'll be easy. Dude, come and test yourself. The English Premier League. Be a proper world famous superstar at
Mhm.
Manchester United. Grow your brand over here at Manchester United.
Confirm can grow.
Come on. You're not going to grow your brand as big in Madrid
Eh,
or
As my friend would say, confirm.com.my.
confirm.com. Straight up. And it's not, and bro, your career won't be highlight.com.
Yep.
.my. I'm telling you,
Or
serious.
buta.com.
Or buta.com. And you don't even have to access sheeaters.com.my.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
fantastic. It's rosy over here, bro. Like the club can play like sheeaters, but your social media all will be boona. It will be
Side income, bro.
continuously going. Good or bad. You can start
Come.
selling NFT nonsense. You can do all kinds of shit. You can be like Harry Maguire. You can get 2 million for being a knob. So you got all kinds of things, guys. Haaland,
You
I
can hang
really
around
hope
with
we get him.
Maguire's sister as well.
It's up for grabs, guys. Nobody wants it. It is still available. It is still there. The creature is still living somewhere in Manchester. You can go and get it whenever you time. Just slide into her DMs. Oh
Mhm.
God, bro, I gotta say, like, we need a young striker, and Ralph gave apparently a list to the club and said these are some of the players I don't want. Apparently on the list are these two. What do you think about that? These two, he said no because the too high price and salary too high and can't need a fire and all that. What do you think?
I think for him is he wants to see someone that can play for the team, someone that is low profile but can play for the team. I think he thinks that these two is getting too big, too big. Their head is getting too big, and the spotlight is getting too much on them. I think he wants someone that don't want to focus so much on their social media and their extracurricular lives lah. I think he wants those kind of players that comes in for the team.
Come and grow their football
Mm.
career.
You look at like Ilanga. He loves Ilanga because you see Ilanga is the type that just play his football quiet only. He doesn't
Yeah,
scream. He's not very active on social media.
I just
He is, yeah, but not like the others lah.
I
Not
just
so
worry
good.
about the talent that's available out there, losing them to our opponents, and then they'll come back and bite us. And I'm hoping because we don't have a strong team now, so it's sad that we can't put pieces to it. It's like we have to rebuild again. It feels like build, try to put the pieces
Mm.
together. So you want to buy one nice piece, a real the trump card, bring it in also. So yeah, so it seems like at this point we maybe need to bring guys to grow and money wise also. I think Rani is saying this doesn't make sense lah. Haaland is there for 80. Apparently he's really got 80. For
Mhm.
me, that's not an issue for our club. Like 80, our club better be like, yo, here's 100, man. He's really got 80. My
Keep the
club,
change.
yeah, it should be like this. Daddy, how much you want? You got 8.3 there? Okay, I give you 16, but prorate over 5 years.
Mhm.
Mino, I hope you get shot in the back of your head when you're walking down the street. I don't want a guy get any money. So, um, you know, we should be like this really. The release cost is 80 million. But now it seems like more and more a question whether this boy wants to come, whether his agent wants to come here, or whether he wants to go to to Barcelona. So, and Robert Lewandowski, let's end it.
Nah,
I
no.
mean,
Too old lah. No lah.
how
Enough
both of
lah.
them going to play? Yeah.
Enough with old fellas lah.
Yeah, so there's not enough there. I hope whoever Rangnick identifies to come in as a striker in that list that the press all carried has somebody with potential, somebody they feel they can grow. Because I feel like in this transfer window we're going to have a lot of changes. Like if we don't have a lot of changes, I'll be surprised. And maybe like how Lakers are playing so badly this season, and people are saying Lakers should trade LeBron. Those are very tough questions to ask, tough decisions to make, but they have to be asked. That same way, I think maybe we should start asking whether we should keep Harry Maguire there, number one. And if we do keep him there, we need 100%. We need to strip the captaincy off of him. That one has to be done before the next season start. Bruno and De Gea, number one, number two. Make Ronaldo as you please.
Mhm.
That's what I say. So anyway, I think we can end it there. Guys, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. We're trying to hit that million road, baby. So if you like what you heard, or if you don't like what you heard, please like and subscribe. Tell your family about me. Tell your kids about me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be
Drop
here
us
on
a comment,
Saturday.
man.
Yeah, let us know what you think, man. And the game is on Monday morning, so I might do a preview on Saturday just before the FPL, because the FPL is just for shits and giggles. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Cousin Roy. Junson, thanks for joining me, brother.
See you, man.